Very cool. So you've met and worked with some amazing people, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm looking on your website, just all the different logos of all the different companies you've worked with and everything like that. Amazing. Do you have any stories of some of these people you've helped and how you've helped them?
There's a lot of them. If it's not someone like Mike, like it's not a good fit. It has to be someone like Mike or who wants to be like Mike. Be like Mike. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You're old school on that. But so there's someone. His name's Greg Washington. I always think about him. I think about him every day. So Greg played football at Army, multiple tours of duty overseas. Was almost killed in combat. His two of his best friends were killed. And he had the gun to his head, ready to pull the trigger. And his cousin called him, and he picked up the phone instead of pulling the trigger.
Mm.
And so his courage was to do a walk from Mississippi to West Point, where he played football. I can't remember the exact mileage. It was 1,800 miles, something like that. It was a little over 1,800 miles, several months it took him to do it. And so, my PR firm got him a ton of exposure and, all the TV and the radio and the shows and all that stuff. And I was messaging him, what happened, how was it? What was the experience like for you? And he said 5 people, he did this to raise awareness for suicide, military suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's a big deal.
22 a day used to be the number that they...
High fact finder. Yeah, you're a high fact finder. So that's good research by you in your head. You're good. You'd be a good journalist. And welcome. And so 5 people reached out to him, said they saw the stories, and they said it stopped them from pulling the trigger. Mm-hmm. So that's the one that always... That's a meaningful measurement. That's not a material one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, making the impact. If more people focus on making an actual impact, their families, their employees, their community, imagine what kind of place we'd live in.
Well, that's such a great point. And the reason, without quantifying it, my firm's partnered with maybe 0.1% of the population, maybe not 1 out of 100, 1 out of 1,000 people that visionary abundance investment mindset. So that's a lot of courage. The reason why is because those are the people that actually will do it. And they're the ones that help everyone else. They're the ones like Greg or like Mike who they'll do it. They'll build the company or they'll walk the 1,800 miles and then everyone else benefits. And so it's an active choice every day to only partner with people like that, because those are the ones that help the 99.9%. The ones that are engaged fully and will take action and make the investment, those are the ones that help everyone else.